See, I call it on the job training, right? You ain't gonna get prepared. You ain't gonna get prepared at my house. Okay? It's too easy at my house. You're not gonna fall at my house. Right?
What do
And
that mean? What do that mean?
So on the job training is get out, figure out, because you ain't gonna learn how to pay no bills at my house. Because you know that mama's gonna have it. I'm not gonna let my stuff get cut off because you wasn't responsible for the gas bill and now you ain't got the money. So I'm not gonna let my gas bill get cut off. So regardless to the fact, you're not gonna get prepared and ready at my house.
Like, I don't even like. I'm gonna be honest. I know some kids feel like, look, I wanted my own place. I ain't want nobody telling me what to do. I didn't want no curfew. I wanted mine. So when I speak to my kids, hopefully they want that for themselves when they ready though. Because I grew up a little faster because I had kids earlier. My kids, like my oldest son, he having a child in February and he 25. So the cycle been broken, but no, they a little different. This particular age of children, way more spoiled. And I'm a culprit too. Because I'm old, like older people with kids, we suckers. So it's a little different. But to put them out on their own, you do have to help them. And one thing she said, I was upset with, like Spaces was, but
I'm gonna take you down there to the aid office.
Yeah, but what happened is I had to think about it. He was still student aged, and students are eligible for not only the aid office, but they also eligible for discounts. It's in Missouri for discounts on apartments, discounts on rent, and I don't see a problem as long as you walk with him step by step. That whole waking up, you finna move out, I don't know about that one. But this is something you have to move to, and you got to take your time and move with this because it's delicate. Putting your child out and they're not mentally ready, that's not that helpful.
Are you saying that you agree with her saying to go to the aid? Or you said you agree with it?
What I'm saying is when I moved out and I had my first apartment at 19, because even though I was working and I was in college, I was eligible for low-income apartments. So my first place that I had rented, I didn't have to pay as much because I was still a student and I got a discount.
How long ago was that, sweetheart?
That was 2000. That was 1999.
Yeah, that's not happening no more. I'm sorry.
Well, they probably
have
get
low-income apartments though.
I'm gonna say they probably get more.
Yeah, they do. They have low-income apartments, yes, but you know it is what it is. See, I call it on the job training, right? You ain't gonna get prepared. You ain't gonna get prepared at my house. Okay, it's too easy at my house. You're not gonna fall at my house, right?
What do that mean? What do that mean?
So on the job training is get out, figure out, because you ain't gonna learn how to pay no bills at my house. Because you know that mama's gonna have it. I'm not gonna let my stuff get cut off because you wasn't responsible for the gas bill and now you ain't got the money. So I'm not gonna let my gas bill get cut off. So regardless to the fact, you're not gonna get prepared and ready at my house. Well, so how about I help you? How about I help you get yours?
But you supposed to do that while they there. All while they growing up, they supposed to be getting prepared. It ain't supposed to be so much as on the job.
They're not gonna all the way be prepared. Let me tell you something. When I left at 18, I was not all the way prepared. I learned while I was in the field.
Your own, though.
I went to college.
Right. But I'm saying is because you wake up the next day, that don't change nothing about your brain. Like
Look,
it's literally 24
these
hours
these
later.
kids these kids now, they rather not go to college and party, right? I ain't having it. I don't want to do that. I don't. That makes you disrespectful and all kind of stuff that I don't want to
Well,
deal
that's
with.
different. We've
Yeah,
already separated, like if they not bringing peace or doing whatever. But like I said,
got to go.
a lot of it was the on the job training was diabolical to me. It's like you
Oh, it's
wake
on the
up.
job training.
No, you can't like wake up one day and then expect your child brain to automatically be
I
adult and they be
I
ready.
don't think that it's a wake up one day. Now maybe she did that wrong, but I prepared you for, hey, you got such amount of time to whoop the woo, and you ain't. I mean, it's diabolical not to have a job at 18 though.
Well, Amber, thank you for that, because I would have been much more impressed with her if she said, "I'll take you around and you can apply for jobs," as opposed to, "I'll take you to the office where you can get free money."
And I was waiting to
So
jump
I
in
was
on
Yeah,
that.
I
gonna
mean
That's
to
the last
put
point.
to
Yeah.
put him out, literally, because that's what that is. To put him out, knowing that he don't have a job, and he's sitting there telling you, "Well, hey, can we wait a couple of more months?" You know, you could have set forth a plan right then and there. Like, okay, let me have this conversation right now. Maybe, maybe well, you could tell it caught him off guard anyway. So, hey, you know what? And maybe he's saying he ain't ready. Maybe he said give us a couple more months. Okay, cool. At least let the man have a job. He say he can't even buy no food.
So can
Didn't
we
she?
address
Maybe
the
I missed
elephant in
that
the room?
part.
Yes,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, Stoney.
Where's daddy at? Why is his mother putting him out solo? Sound like a
Because
single
she
parent
left the daddy a
household,
long time ago, probably.
right? And she getting
Hey,
rid of that.
they
She
been putting
getting
the
rid of
daddies
the
on.
extra. Is she pushing him out, or is she putting him out on his own, or is she pushing him out of her way? Because
Child support over, bro.
18 means
You useless.
Oh
right. So
Child
God.
support over.
I can't even carry you on my taxes. I can
Okay,
no
this is
longer get a tax
right.
And
return
and,
from
and,
you.
and at 18 in Illinois, um, I believe when you graduate high school, child support over. In
Yes.
Missouri, it's if you go to college.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you go to the army, it's
But
over.
Wait. Question.
So again, you useless to me. So it's like find your way so I can. Because if you gone, at least I can get a man to come in here and
My God.
So
throw some
speaking
dollars
to that,
around, and he ain't
Stoney.
got to worry about you being baby boy.
But
Speaking
she
of,
did
to that,
say she.
Stoney, I was gonna actually say, I believe a majority, not all, but some of these people are so quick and count the days down to put them kids out. It's because they didn't want them in the first place.
That's possible too. But it's
Mm.
always it's more or less the mothers
Woo.
doing it. I do know a father that did it, but again, he was fed up. You sitting around, you ain't doing nothing. He packed his bags and took him to live with his sister. Out of town, more or less like, let's see how long you just gonna keep laying on people. And he got his stuff together for the most part. But again, like Tim said, most fathers gonna give you a plan more than just like, hey, just throwing you out the nest. Fly, fly or die.
but you like Scony, I'm 100% in agreement with you. But you know what I have been realizing a lot of times what be happening with the black mothers? The black mothers, and they do a real good job of this. Sometimes it's good, but they gotta even it out. You overprotect them sons and you forget he gonna be a man. So sometimes when that man trying to get him and you like, no, that's my baby. No, he gonna be a man one day.
Yeah, they
Training start
overcompensate.
now.
Yeah, they
Don't wait.
overcompensate
You
for it.
can't train a man when he becomes a man because it's harder. Have to
No,
train.
absolutely.
You
Yeah,
have to train him now. So he's 17. You know what I'm saying? He clowning. And you know how women are.
you
When they
can't
get fed
cram.
up
You
with
can't
us,
cram for it. You can't cram for a final exam. You need to study the whole year for your
yeah.
final exam. Not. Oh shit, my test tomorrow. Let me get my books out. It's not. You're gonna fail. You gonna
But
have to
so I'm going to
What
back up
what R.
something
Kelly
Spaces
say?
said because
And this ain't never changed.
sorry,
R.
Jamal.
Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, this don't matter if it's your woman, your mama, your cook. Ain't nothing you can. He got to go. And here's the thing: women don't hold that in like forever and then wake up at 18. No, she been telling you that as you've been messing up. You know you leaving at 18, right?
In real life,
What
Jamel, in
what
real
Yeah,
life.
what
thank you,
he and
Amber.
what he
In real
saying?
life, because I
I
think
ain't going
Spaces was
nowhere.
saying it earlier. That wasn't a real
Yeah,
video. That
she
was a
telling
setup.
them.
It's a basket.
There was a skit,
I
and
But it
that's
got
all right.
does
this.
it does
It was showing a point,
it
but it
does
was like
I agree
she
with
resemble
that.
spoiled him. She
reality.
spoiled him. Sorry, she spoiled him his whole life, and then turned around and said, "Get out." I mean, he looked like a
Yeah,
scared kid. Had been
he said
He
spoiled
he
his
did.
wasn't
life. Now
ready.
she's
I
He
shaking him
don't
said,
know
off.
if
"Who
he was
gonna buy
18.
my clothes?" She
I
said,
don't
He,
"Who's
know if
my
he was. I
yeah,
clothes?"
don't know if he was 18. He didn't
he
look
dropped
18
down
to
on
me.
his knees and started crying.
He didn't look
He said,
18 to
"Oh
me.
no, no, no."
What us gonna do? What us gonna do?
I mean, I literally, it like I say, it's a skit or whatever, but that could be real. I could literally see myself going and telling my son, "All right, your B-day coming up. You need to figure your life out because you won't be living here."
My God.
And so, knowing my baby, that would literally probably be the same reaction.
No,
Besides, it'll be actual tears, probably.
I don't think it would.
He gonna go
See
this
that? I
big
think
one.
that's now what I
He
can
gonna
say
call the
is
Navy.
See,
is
the thing is, he should
hey,
already be
listen.
living in his daddy house. Cause I mean, I'm married. I ain't gonna get divorced. But
Praise the Lord.
if when my son turned 6, me and him had a conversation. Basically,
You got to
you
get out.
mine now. You under my tutelage. You don't even need to ask your mother for nothing unless I'm not around. If I'm around and you ask your mama for something, we gonna have a problem. Because and does he ask his mama? Of course, but like Lee said, it's about starting the training early. Because by the time you 16, 17, 18, you gonna know. You don't talk to her for nothing. Outside of just conversation, motherly conversation, some mother-son conversation, yeah, but you trying to become a man. You going from young man, young adult to adult male. And that's what we studying that from 6 up. I got a 4-year-old. He's still mama baby. So, but when he turns 6, he gonna join me and his brother on his way to manhood. Mama can't teach that. Mama can nurture, but she can't teach that. And that's the balance in motherhood and fatherhood. Just like I got a daughter, my daughter's gonna learn how to be a woman from her mother, not me. But I'm gonna be a nurturing father to give the balance.